Cool.
Morning guys. As you can see, we've all met up now. We're at Pont Abram. We've been looking forward to today. It's going to be a nice little run. Beautiful day again. It's going to be a bit warm. It's supposed to be up to 34 degrees. We're going to head somewhere now for breakfast. Not quite sure where we're going. Where are we going for breakfast?
Up towards Llandovery, I expect.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get some breakfast at that end, and then we'll head up towards Bothwells, and then from there we'll go up towards Aberystwyth then.
Yeah, and then hook a left up towards Devil's Bridge.
Devil's Bridge.
Roads up there are brilliant. And hopefully I've got the camera sorted, so I'm going to be able to talk to you while we're riding. Plan is doing snippets, bits and bobs when we get to the nice bits of road. I can start the camera up and start talking. Obviously you're not going to hear these guys talking, but they're both going to do some recording on their helmets as well. They've got their ghosts with them, so hopefully I can incorporate that in as well. But yeah, hopefully there's going to be a lot more of this, talking to camera as well. We're going to have, I think probably when we get up to Devil's Bridge, we're going to have a chat. I know there's one question. Is it James Marriott that sent the question in?
Yeah,
I think it was, yeah.
It was James Marriott, I think. So we'll answer your question, James. And we'll just have a little discussion about the bikes and how we feel about them, because as David said last week, we're relatively new to having the bikes, so we're still getting used to them, getting things sorted on them, the way we want to set the bikes up to make them ours. And yeah, it's going to be a good day, I think, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the recordings come out okay with me riding as well. So excuse the noise, there is a load of Porsches here today. There must be a Porsche meet somewhere.
I think they're off on a run somewhere.
They're all shooting off somewhere now.
Yeah, what's the bikes, boys? Don't want to win our bikes with your Porsches.
But so yeah, that's the plan for today. So hopefully I'll speak to you when I'm on the bike with the boys around me as well, and can tell you what they're saying, because obviously I can hear the comms, and we'll go from there. Let's see what the day brings.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll keep up with us.
Yeah.
Got this thing about me keeping up.
He's like a slug. He's like a slug.
But yeah, so that's the plan. So let's see what happens. Let's get going.
Cool. Catch you later, guys.
Catch you later.
Cheers.
Okay, let's do it. Can't hear us. Alright guys, we are heading out now, so I'll do a little bit of recording here, and then I think we're having trouble with David's headset, to be honest, because he can't seem to hear us. Oh! I got a feeling it could be either his mics cancel each other out, or if he's got a Bluetooth system on his Ghost, it's interfering with the microphones, because they're on Bluetooth as well. And I've also put the screen down for you guys as well, so you might get a little bit of a better view. Fingers crossed. Put that down. But not so much wind noise. There is going to be some wind noise, guys, I'm afraid. But let's hope now that this is recording the audio. Now, I don't know what I was telling Dave earlier on now. I've got something new that's come up on the screen. I don't know how I put it out, but it's giving me the speed limit for whatever I am, whatever road I'm on. It's giving me the limit for that road. Yeah, I have not got a clue. It was just on there this morning when I switched the bike on. No, because I've had the sat nav on all the time. When we stop, I'll show you it.
only other thing I've done different is I've actually got the BMW Connect app on. Ah, right, okay. And I haven't done it for you then, so I don't know then. But it's giving me the speed limits anyway, so if I'm unsure of what the speed limit is on a certain road, it's actually telling me on the bike now, just like a normal sat-nav would. Excuse me. I haven't done anything on the phone with it. It's just on my phone, so yeah, David said exactly the same thing. That's the way. That's it, get on them and ride them. Well, I'm hoping that the view for you guys is a little bit better now with the screen down. Because I know the last couple of videos my screen has been up, mainly for me being selfish and not wanting the wind hit me in the head. Excuse me. Yeah. So, just wait and see how this comes out now. I'm hoping the audio will go. Just coming up through Landilo, this isn't it? Yeah, it's coming through Landilo now, guys. Nice little village. Gets a little bit tight. Come down through here with the Arctic. Fun and games that is. Especially this bit by here. Okay guys, I know you said we were going to talk about the bikes earlier on, but I can let people know what you're saying. What is your favourite part of the GSA? Have you got one favourite part of the GSA that you like? I am talking. Right, Alan says the torque, which there is 143 newton meters of, I believe. 147, I know it's something like that. And it's 136 brake horsepower, which isn't bad for what they call a transverse engine, is it? Yes, the boxer twin, yeah, which is a shift cam engine on these newer ones. Yeah, shift cam kicks in at 6,000 revs, so I haven't even kicked in for me yet because I haven't taken this over 6,000 yet, because I'm still running it in, so that apparently saves fuel. Dave, what's your favourite part, mate? David saying that it's the all-round comfort from the bike itself, because as you know they both had XRs before they bought these bikes. Sorry, I've still got this tickly throat. And when they were riding the XRs felt like they constantly wanted to go, they were high revving, and yet with these bikes they are just, well, it's so relaxing to ride, it is unbelievable. I mean, and considering I've just come off a sofa, i.e. the K1600, I still find this relaxing compared to the GTL, because the GTL always seemed like it was high revving and it wanted to go into another gear. But with this bike, especially at these speeds, you're not in third or fourth gear, you don't need any more. What gear are you in now, Al? Alright, Dave, what are you in? So Dave's in third, Alan's in fourth, and as you can see I'm in fourth. Well, that's all you need. Yeah, go on then. Alan is he's in fourth gear, he's within nationals, he's just going to accelerate without dropping. And look how quick that goes. Yeah. comes again, look out Al! Now this idiot has just overtaken us now, all we took us in the lanes. And he's driving like an absolute... Dave, watch out, he's coming behind you! And we did exactly the same thing when we were going through the lanes. And he's on camera this time. Get out. Yeah, complete lunatic, mate. I thought I saw, I looked in my mirror and I saw the grey Audi again. I thought, I wonder if that's the same one, and it was. Yeah, still recording. Zone, we were doing 60 and he just David's disconnected from me. Okay guys, right, we've had a cold drink at Llanddyfri and we're going to be heading off now to Devil's Bridge. Right, who's going first? I'm going to try and keep my voice down a little bit as well, because I've just had a look back on some of the footage and it's I think it's a bit muffled because I'm talking a bit too loud. So hopefully it'll sound a little bit better this time. Out there now, 27 degrees, and going to mine now is straight up as well. That's right then. Put that down a bit, might be able to hear me a little bit better. Nice road to ride. Yeah, we decided not to have any breakfast there. We're going to wait until we get up to Devil's Bridge. We're going to have something to eat up there. okay. Yep, same here. Let's see which way it takes us, is it? Just under an hour away, so hopefully we'll get some nice footage going up. I don't know, I might be able to get a little montage together or whatever, and see what we can do. Make it a little bit more interesting for you guys. My opinion on this bike. Well, what can I say? It is comfortable. It is powerful. The braking system is absolutely superb on it, Rambo front and rear. Got twin disc on the front, single disc on the back. Considering it's a twin, it's very, very, very smooth for what it is. I'm sure it'll be a lot better once it's had its first service. Because I do believe, Alan was saying yesterday, they don't use the best oil in it to start with. It's only first 600 miles, and then they put the decent oil in then on the first service. Hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother again. Well, you've had yours done, haven't you, Al? You've had your first service, and he says it's a lot smoother, so it's just a pity I can't get the conversation between me and my brothers on the old camera, but it's doable. It's doable. It is doable. We'll get there eventually. I mean, this is only the third video, so we're not doing too bad so far. So everyone that has subscribed at the moment, thank you very much, guys. It is very much appreciated for myself and my brothers. Excuse me. If you are watching this for the first time, then why not contemplate pressing that subscribe button and the bell notification to get notifications when the videos come out. Obviously it's not going to be every single week we get videos out, but if we don't go out every week, then perhaps one of us will do a video of something that we're doing to the bike or something like that we can put up, and then we can go from there, so to speak. So yeah, well, I am recording at the moment, Dave, so apparently these are nice twisty roads now, so we will keep the cameras rolling for a little bit. And the handling on these things are out of this world, because yeah, as Alan just said, now the centre of gravity is nice and low on them. They're very, very well balanced, and yeah, you can throw them into the corners. I was a bit dubious to start with, obviously with new tyres and everything else, but they should have scrubbed in by now, so it should be okay. About this, it's still a bit strange using it. It's a quick shifter and a blipper. What I have noticed is going through first or second and maybe second to third, it's easier using the clutch. But then when you're going from 3 and above, the blipper is lovely and smooth. Or the quick shifter, I should say, and the blipper down the box is lovely. All the way down to first, the blipper is nice. There we got some lovely twisty roads here. if the car wasn't only doing 40 mile an hour, mind that. All good. Accelerate a little bit just to get past the car, back down to 50-ish. Use the clutch. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okie dokie. Just telling me that there was a nice sharp right-hander. Oh. Just lost David on the connection, he's gone. Right, you just coming through Ceredigion. It's very small and tight lanes. Just had a nice little run. Some nice bits of twisties. And put that back down again so you can hear me a little bit better. These roads do tend to get a little bit now by the look of it. So you've got to be careful on bends. There you go, done with 30 now. That's what gets me, like, that main road that we were on back there was only 50 mile an hour. But yet we're on a small road like this and it gives us a 60 mile an hour speed limit. Now I know we're only on 30, but... You two still there, or are you gone? Ah, sorry. Ah, talking to you guys. Completely ignoring me again, look. Yeah, to say the least. Are we enjoying the ride out so far though? Yeah. As Teapot says, Nationals! No, definitely not. Especially with these narrow bits like this. Whoa. Whoop. Woo. Woo. Yeah. we can keep it in third and we hardly have to touch the brakes. I just use the engine braking to slow us down a bit. Oh, these are lovely. I'm enjoying these roads. Bit narrow, but I am enjoying them. Yeah, on your doorstep. Yeah, we're getting close to Alan's domain now. This is a lovely bit of road, I gotta be honest. Just a pity you gotta be careful what's coming the other way. And the flies, yeah. I'm alright, I got the visor down, so.
Give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend this time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and
up this way as well, so it's all the first for us. Some lovely, lovely roads we've just ridden. I have to be honest now, I cannot wait to get off and have a drink. I am parched. How about you guys? Overtake me, mate. I'm just keeping a distance from... There we go. There he goes. Right, look at these roads. Absolutely amazing to ride. Absolutely loving it now. Absolutely loving it. These are cracking roads to ride. Yeah. And that up there, guys. I just said, turn your head to the left to show you the mountains. There they are. Unbelievable. Lovely, 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 lovely. These roads are fantastic. Look at that view, guys. Look at that view. Coming into Aberystwyth. Very kind of him, pulled over for us. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry myself, Dave. All talking about food now. Woo! Oh, what, man? To see a telephone box anymore, is it? No. hope you're enjoying these roads as much as we are, guys. Oh, I am absolutely loving this ride. V434. Woo, that was a tight one. I just swore I got to cut that bit out. Oh my god, guys, this road is superb. Woo-hoo-hoo! Road not on, way up. Really? Shouldn't do that. Yeah, it's right next, it's too close to the road.
see everyone? Yeah, we can see everyone, I think. Hey guys. Right, we that's great. We managed to get the Devil's Bridge, but we couldn't find anything down that way, so we continued on. We are now in Aberystwyth. You can probably see with the on the front, and it's absolutely boiling down here. Absolutely boiling. Make sure everyone's still in there. They are. So yeah, it's been a good ride. Some of them roads. I've got some lovely footage, I think, on the cameras, so you would have already seen that before now. Future reference, if there are any questions that you want to ask the three of us, then we'll do these sort of Q&A's while we're sat here or doing something or whatever. So if you've got any questions, please leave in the comments below, and we will endeavour to have a little conflab like this and answer your questions. I do believe, what was James Marriott's question?
What bike?
For his first bike.
Yeah, what we would advise him to get for his first bike after passing his test.
Oh, what'd you say?
It all depends what you want to ride the bike for. It all depends what you want to ride the bike for. Do you want a sports bike? Do you want a touring bike? Do you want a cruiser? It's entirely up to you, but you want something that's not too powerful for your first bike. Something that you can handle quite easily. You don't want to be jumping onto the biggest, fastest bike you can get as soon as you pass the test. You want to ease into it. That would be my advice, and make sure you got the right kit as well. That's what I would say.
Yeah, definitely the right kit. It all depends on whether you're talking your first bike from passing your test or your first bike after you've done your CBT. Now, if you've obviously to ride up to a 125, even if you've got a car license these days, you've still got to do a CBT, which is the Certificate of Basic Training. I believe that's what CBT stands for. So you've got to do the CBT before you do anything, whether it's I think you still even got to do them with a 50cc, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So whether it be a 50cc, a Honda Cub, which is a 70cc, or a 125, you still need to do your CBT. So do your homework on training facilities as well, on your training schools, anything that's in your local area. Shop around, because there are different places that will give you good deals. So if you are looking to do your CBT, it's pretty straightforward, but do your homework on the training schools, because obviously then whoever you use for your CBT, if you are going to be continuing on to doing your full license, then you probably use the same school, so bear that in mind. But with regards to a bike, again, like Alan said, it all depends on what type of machine you're going for, whether it's a racing, tourer, sports bike, adventure bike like we got.
Well, my experience is probably different now. So when I'd done mine back in 2020, and when I passed my test, I'd done the CBT. It was called direct access. So you'd done your CBT on a Friday, then you went out and done your 500cc on a Saturday, and then you had your test on the Monday. So as soon as I passed my test, I went out and got a 600cc ZZR 600. But I think it's different now. I think your age is restricting you as what you can get. So once you've passed your test, if you're under 24, I think you're restricted to what you can get. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Did you just say 2020? Did yours?
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago, mate. You've had your license more than 2 years.
Oh no, not 2020, 2000, sorry.
You're 2000.
Yeah,
I thought as much then.
Yeah. I was thinking 20 odd years that I've been riding, but I've been riding since 2000, sorry. So 22 years basically. And also your first bike, you know,
you don't want anything too expensive just because you drop it.
Well, no, not only that. I mean, once you get used to it and you want to progress, it's usually not that long after you've had your first bike, to be honest.
So you go for a better bike.
Yeah,
agreed.
so you know, you're better off not spending too much on your first bike for both reasons.
Yeah,
really.
go for a decent second-hand one, but not too expensive, because no doubt you'll probably want to chop it in for something else after about 5 or 6 months anyway. So it all depends, really. But James, I hope that's answered your question. Lots of different answers to it, really, but all depends on the individual. So, anything else we want to talk about?
Yeah, I want to just say thank you to Mary, because she said my bike's the best colour. So.
Yeah. Okay.
It's lush, she said.
It's lush. Okay. Not much you can say to that, is there, really? They're all the same bike, they're just different colours. I think we've all got the same tech on it, haven't we?
All spec, they're all TEs.
They're all TEs,
top of the range bikes.
So they've got everything everything and more that you want, really. It's like Dave was saying and Alan was saying as well on the way up when we were talking to each other, that we're probably going to have to look at the manuals anyway, because there's probably stuff on there that we don't even know. It's like, for for some unknown reason, mine's now come up with showing you the speed limits for depending on what road you're on. I didn't have that before. It's just popped up out of nowhere. So I think it's got something to do with the sat nav, but I've had the sat nav on this since day one. So if you do buy a new bike, take advice.
Read the manual.
Read the manual. Because we've still probably got loads to go through. Although it's just the one TFT screen on there, there is so much information on it. It's unreal.
It's basically a little computer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's basically a little computer.
The menu is humongous. There's lots and lots of different things on it. I expect one day we will go through it all with you, what the bikes do and whatever. Yeah, we were down the bottom. We've had something to eat, and these two had some ice cream. Obviously, I can't have ice cream at the moment. So we just thought we'd have a walk up here in the little sand pit area, nice and quiet. So we just thought we'd do this little session by here for now, and then we gotta head back our separate ways then.
Yeah, but in terms of the bikes, I mean, you know, we've had them, what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
So far,
Amazing.
Awesome
yeah,
bikes.
really, really good. Really, really comfortable. Cornering, handling.
Well, today has shown that, haven't it?
Yeah.
The road.
Anybody who tells you a GS is an old man's bike doesn't know what they're talking about, because they are awesome. Absolutely awesome bikes.
They're well balanced. They've got the torque. They've got the power. They've got the comfort. They've got the fuel economy.
And between us, we've all had a few bikes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not just saying it because we have one or two bikes. We've had a lot of bikes, a lot of sports bikes, a lot of naked bikes,
A lot of Taurus.
Taurus. Between us, we've had a lot of bikes, and we've all agreed that this is probably the best bike we've had.
Yeah.
So for years, I rode a Honda Blackbird 1100.
So did I.
Had one of them for years and years. And at the same time as I had that, I had a ZZR 1400, which is an absolute flying machine. But as I've got older, obviously comfort comes into play then. So, you know, we arranged to go to France. So I thought I'd like an upright bike to go to France. France got cancelled because of COVID. So I ended up buying a Kawasaki H2. I had a Kawasaki H2 for a couple of years. Then I went from the Kawasaki H2
BXR.
to the BMW S1000 XR, which is an upright bike but very fast again. And then I've gone from the XR onto the GSA. And I think by far the GSA is the far more comfortable bike out of the lot. And you know, we've still got power, still got, you know, torque on the bike. Yeah, it's great. You know, anybody who thinks that, like Alan said, the GSA is an old man's bike,
Far
you know,
from it.
it's all I would say is test ride one and see what you think.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely take whatever you're looking for as a test ride. But we definitely recommend the GSA'S. They are a cracking machine. So
Most Motorrad dealers will allow you to take a bike out, you know, for a couple of hours, have a run on them. We dealt specifically with Cardiff Bay Motorrad. So if you speak to Nigel or Richard
or Chris,
yeah, they'll help you out. They were unbelievable help to us. So shout out to them. But you know, wherever you are, I'm sure your local dealership will help you out big time.
Yeah.
You know, just go and have a look, see what you fancy, and you know, obviously, I haven't got to be a GSA if you know that's what you don't fancy, but they'll help you out.
And hopefully in the near future as well, we get in contact with Cardiff Bay Motorrad, and maybe we can take a couple of different BMWs out for test rides and whatever, and give them a review. So that's things to come, hopefully, as we progress with the channel. But I agree with Dave, any BMW Motorrad dealer are pretty good. Just if you fancy something that's BMW, find your local Motorrad dealer, and they're quite happy to let you out on test rides and that sort of thing. So, alright, no worries, mate. So yeah, anything else we want to say?
I'm good.
All good.
Yeah. Right, guys, we're going to end it here now, because obviously we've got to go our separate ways. So we're going to head back to South Wales. Alan's going to head back over to West Wales. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm hoping I've got some decent footage for you. And with the boys as well with their recordings. So fingers crossed we'll have a little bit of chat while I'm riding, because I'm hoping that the mics work okay, no problem. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you are watching and you're new here and you're not subscribed, contemplate pressing that subscribe button and the bell notification as well to let you know when videos will be coming out. Again, big shout out to BMW Motorrad, Chris, and who was the other two?
Richard and Nigel.
Richard and Nigel. Wasn't for them, we wouldn't be riding what we're riding. So yeah, thank you guys, much appreciated. I'll say toodles.
Cheers.
Alan will say
cheers.
David will say
Catch you later.
take care, guys.